Hi, my name is Roger Jenkins and I have a story for you today. And it's about a soldier. And unfortunately, in the war, he was killed. Hmm. And after he died, his soul, his spirit went on that journey, which we like to believe that everybody's soul does. And he came to a fork in the road. And one fork went upwards and the other fork went downwards. And there was, if you like, a guard, I will call him his guardian angel, for want of a better term, who said, "What's your name?" Oh, I see, and checked him off on the list and said, "Congratulations, you are going up. But as a reward, you get a wish I can make happen." So the young man thought for a moment and said, "Oh, I'd like to go down and see what the other place is like." "No problem," said the angel. He found himself in hell. Now, I don't know what you imagine hell to look like. But the soldier was very surprised because hell was just an enormous dining hall, a bit like the school canteen, except much, much bigger. And in that dining hall, there were rows and rows and rows and rows of tables. And piled high on each and every table was the most delicious and sumptuous looking food. Now, I won't go into great detail to describe it because otherwise that would make you very hungry and you may have a long time until your recess. But the strange thing was that there were many people standing around those tables. Perhaps not strange that there were many people in hell, although I am pleased to say that you would not recognize many of your alumni. No, no, no. But they were all these people were thin and starving. You could see the bones sticking out on their chests, their cheeks sunken in, their eyes lifeless and dead. And the soldier was very surprised, and he turned to his guardian angel and said, "But why don't they eat? The food looks so appetizing." And the guardian angel said, "Oh, well, you see, when you come to hell, you're given a pair of chopsticks, but not the kind of chopsticks that you and I are used to eating. No, no, no. These chopsticks are at least 1.2 meters long. They are enormous. And so, of course, when you pick up your food and try and eat it, you can't do it." "Oh dear, that's horrible," said the soldier. "Please take me away and upstairs." He found himself in heaven. Now, I don't know what you imagine heaven to look like, but the soldier was very surprised because heaven looked exactly like hell. Seriously. It was a large dining hall with rows and rows and rows of tables, and piled high on each and every table was the most delicious and tantalizing spread of food that you could possibly imagine. And of course, standing around those tables, there were many, many people, but the people in heaven were all well fed and smiling and obviously happy. "Ah," said the soldier, "I know the difference between heaven and hell. Oh yes, no 4-foot-long chopsticks, hey, in heaven." And the angel said, "Oh, no, 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 no. We have 4-foot-long chopsticks too. But you see, here in heaven, we know that if you feed your neighbor will feed you." In talking about that story, I think one wants to ask, what is the difference between heaven and hell? And it's not the physical, is it? They're both the same. But what makes the difference is the people's attitude. In hell, everybody's thinking for themselves, whereas in heaven, people are working together, and that way they are surviving. So on one level, this is a story just about sharing or concern for others, empathy, if you like. But on another, it's a story about how our attitude changes where we are. So you could look at the current situation and say it's absolute hell because you can't get out and about and do stuff, and you can't be with friends. On the other hand, you could say it's heaven because, well, why don't you tell me, what is this current situation? What opportunities does it give you to do things that otherwise you wouldn't normally get a chance to do? And how can you make this situation heaven?